Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video we will be doing the TBR jar picks my reads for February. I have had a long day, so if I misinterpret words or say something completely wrong, just go along with it. There's nothing much I can say. I'm not gonna have a coffee at 8 o'clock at night, but I really wanted to film this video because tomorrow is February and I'm honestly kind of wowed by that, because I literally, all the past years, I have felt that January has been the longest month in the entire world ever. And it flew by. It literally flew by in like a snap. I'm not okay with it. I don't know. My life is moving too fast and I don't like it. Anyways, let's get into it. The TBR jar, I'm going to pick, I want to say 4 books. But we also have Bookmark's Book of the Month pick for February. We haven't gotten anything of that yet, so we will next week, I believe. So that will be added to my TBR. I have no idea what it is yet, but I'm sure I will love it. So let's get into picking these prompts. So I'm going to draw 4 individual prompts from my jar. I'm so super excited. I obviously want a romance. I'm a little burnt out with fantasy right now. I've literally read like 3 fantasies in like, I just read 3 consecutive fantasies. I have not switched it up. I haven't added a thriller mystery. I really don't read thriller mystery, but I haven't added a romance in there in quite some time. So I really want a romance, at least one. That's all I'm asking for. I'm kind of like in my thriller mystery era. Like, I kind of want to pick it up, so I'm hoping that I get one of those. I'm hoping that I get like a Kindle book, because I have recently become re-obsessed with my Kindle. Seriously love her. I'm reading Onyx Storm on her right now, because it's literally a almost 800-page book and I do not feel like getting carpal tunnel in my wrist, so we chose to read it on Kindle. But I have the physical copy, obviously. How could I not add that to my book collection? But let's get into picking these prompts. I literally said that, but I'm just a yapper, so. Okay, so the first prompt, I'm like actually nervous. I don't know why, but these prompts make me nervous. The first prompt, oh, okay, yay. It's an intriguing / sweet dedication. So I literally have to go through like all of these books on my TBR and pick a few that have good dedications, sweet dedications that I like. So yeah, I'm really excited to do that. Okay, so I found at least 3 books that I thought had sweet dedications / intriguing dedications. So I'll go off like one by one and read the dedication to you as well. I first picked out Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. The book dedication in here I thought was just like really like cute and funny almost, I guess. Now I can't even find the dedication, so give me a second. Okay, it says, "To those whose love language is words of affirmation, your praise kink is safe with me," and Julian Lopez. I was like, yeah, I am such a words of affirmation girly, and I've heard such great things about Lauren Asher and the book she writes, and I've never read a Lauren Asher book, so I really want to pick her up sometime this year. Very excited to read her. And then we have Confess by Colleen Hoover. Yes, I know, okay, I get it. But I literally have 3 of her books on my TBR, that I have, like, I first had when I first started reading, and I never picked them up. But the only reason I picked up Confess is because I thought this was a really intriguing dedication, and I had no idea that it was written about this. So it says, "The confessions you read within this novel are true confessions, submitted anonymously by readers. This book is dedicated to all of you who found the courage to share them." And I was like, I never knew that. And I kind of want to read people's confessions. Am I nosy? Yeah. sorry about it. Like, I'm a nosy girl. And I've heard a lot of good things about Confess. So I want to wipe all of Colleen Hoover's books off my TBR. It's also just a good palate cleanser book because her books are so easy to read. But we'll have to think about her because I don't know. So, and then next we have Heartless by Elsie Silver. I have not stopped thinking about Elsie Silver's books, mostly the Chestnut Spring series. After I read Flawless, I was completely obsessed, and I could not stop thinking about that book. And I cannot stop thinking about the series, and they're just so cute. I love. And so this dedication was for the incredible women who've been my biggest supporters, and for all the women out there who build other women up rather than tearing them down. We're better together. And I love that. I love women supporting women. I love girls supporting girls. I love it. So I hate but love to say it. I think we're gonna go with Heartless by Elsie Silver. This book has been on my mind since I bought it. And I'm very excited. I think it's such a good romance to put on my bookshelf or my TBR for February. So I think the intriguing / sweet dedication is going to go to Heartless by Elsie Silver, and I couldn't be more excited about her. Okay, and then we have our second prompt. A little nervous but also very excited. Okay, we got her. Oh, okay, I was a little confused. It says read a book with a pink cover. I'm a pink girly. I love pink, so hopefully I can find a pink book on here that I'm excited to read. So let me go browse my bookshelf on the pink covers. I honestly cannot believe that I am such a pink girly and I literally only have one book on my TBR shelf that is pink. I mean, I have like Reckless and Wild Love, but this is the 4th book in the series, and I don't want to start this until I finish the Chestnut Spring series. So the only pinkish cover of a book that I have is Never by Jessa Hastings. The only reason I said this was pink is because the sky is like pinkish orange and the spine is pink. It's like a blush pink. But it's literally the only pink book I have that's not in a series, that's in the middle of a series. So I guess we're just gonna pick up Never by Jessa Hastings. It's kind of like a Peter Pan story retelling in like the modern day kind of world. I am so excited about this. I read the back of this. I think this might have been on my January TBR. I am not quite sure. But I read the back of this and I was like, oh my god, this sounds like so amazing. I seriously cannot wait to read it. Haven't heard many great things about it. But I think I want to go into it blind just to see how I feel about the book. I am a Disney girl at heart, so I have a feeling that I'm going to like this book, but we just have to read it and see, right? But I'm very excited to add Never by Jessa Hastings to my book TBR for February, and it's like another romance, so I'm kind of excited. It's kind of like being a good lineup, but this prompt, read a book with a pink cover, has one Never by Jessa Hastings. I told you this would be a chaotic TBR video because I cannot talk. But let's get on to the next prompt. Okay, and then the third prompt. I seriously love TBR videos. They're probably one of my favorites. Okay, I'm scared. Read a book the same color as your shirt. I'm literally wearing a gray shirt. And I don't have a gray book on my TBR. I don't think I have a gray book on my TBR. Can I say this is black? Can I say it's black? I'm gonna say it's black. It's my video, my rules, so I'm going to say I'm wearing a black shirt. So let's go pick out a black book cover to go with my black gray shirt. Okay, we have pulled 6 books that have a black cover. Is it funny to say that they're almost all fantasy? We have Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I haven't heard many things about This book, I know it was kind of like an OG book talk book, I guess you could say. I've heard that it's great. I have heard that it's great, but I just haven't heard many reviews on her. So she's going in the maybe pile because I really want to read it. The print of this book is very small. It's very small, so we might have to download her on Kindle. But we'll see. But this might be added to the TBR. It's in the maybe pile. New year, new books, right? And then we have Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. Now, hear me out. I absolutely adored Divine Rivals, like, to the most. One of my favorite books of 2024. I have not heard many amazing things about Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. I have not. And I wish I did, because I wish I didn't even, like, get on TikTok when this was released and, like, see everyone's reviews, because it, like, discouraged me to read this book because I didn't hear many great things about it. So, for right now, she's not on my radar, and I think we're gonna put her in the no pile. I hate to say it, but she's just not, like, one that I'm gearing toward right now. The next one we have is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I got this, sorry, I thought this was in the Lunar Chronicles, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And I have gotten this book from a friend. Also, look at that cover, gorgeous. Sorry, I am getting off track. I have got this book from a friend of mine. Haven't done much research on it, haven't heard many things about the book series, so unfortunately she's going in the maybe pile. No, she's going in the no pile. I just haven't heard many things about it. Next we have Light Lark by Alex Astor. I have seen so many reviews about this. It kind of blew up on TikTok a couple months ago when it, like, I don't know if it, like, when it first came out. I'm not sure, but it blew up on TikTok book talk a couple months ago. Heard amazing things about it, like, absolutely beyond this world. Everybody loves this book. I haven't heard many bad things about it. It sounds very interesting, and she's probably going in the maybe pile because I really want to read her. So Light Lark is in the maybe pile. Then we had From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So I was so excited to read this book because I've heard great things from my friends and a couple booktubers, that they loved it, and they were absolutely obsessed with the world that this is in. But I've also heard that there's, like, a reading order. Am I wrong? That's what I heard. Heard that there's a reading order to read this in, and I'm not quite familiar with the reading order, so I'd have to do a little bit more research until I put it on my TBR. So for now, she's going in the no pile, even though I'm so excited to read her. If you have ever read this and you know the reading order, or, like, the reading order you read it in, please let me know, because I'm dying to try her. Same with, like, Assassin's Blade and the Throne of Glass series. What reading order is best? You know, like, I've heard Assassin's Blade first, so that's the reading order I'm going to go in if I ever choose that series. But I don't know. We have All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I absolutely adore this series, The Naturals. Read the first two books, loved. I love the characters, I love the setting. I just love how real it feels. So I'm very excited to read her. I know if I pick it up, I'm gonna binge it and I'm gonna love it. I don't know why I'm scared to pick it up. I do not know. I don't think I'm scared. I just think I have a bunch of other books that I want to read, but I'm just pushing it away. But maybe we'll pick her. Maybe we'll pick her this time. Who knows? Crazy that I just said that I had so many other books that I wanted to read. That's why I was pushing this one away, but I'm kind of falling towards this book a little bit after I don't know, I just thought about, like, the characters and the setting and everything about it. And so we are choosing All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes for the book that is the same color as my shirt. I know I'm wearing gray, but we're just choosing it as black because I do not have a single gray book. I don't even know if there's even a gray book in the world. If there is, let me know. I mean, I guess, like, A Little Life is, but you will not catch me reading that. So we have All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, that won over the prompt of the book that is the same color as your shirt, and I am so excited to hopefully reach for her. Okay, and now we have the last, fourth and final prompt that I am super excited for. I have no idea what I'm even like thinking about getting right now. Okay. A book with a yellow cover. Now, I'm already thinking of books with yellow covers that I really want to read. So let me go pick those. Okay, after visiting my TBR, my beautiful TBR shelf, I love her. Best purchase of 2024. Like, seriously, I love her. Got it off of Amazon, if you're wondering. I have 3 books here that have yellow covers. First, we have Daisy Hates The Great Undoing by Jessa Hastings. Absolutely love this universe. Everything about it. Gossip Girl in a book, let me tell you. I am obsessed with Gossip Girl. So, obviously, she's going in the yes pile because we love her. We have Taylor Jenkins Reid, Carrie Soto is back. I am a TJR girly. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've heard amazing things about Carrie Soto is back, like a coming of age, overcoming everything, like coming into womanhood, really. Like a comeback story. That was what I was looking for. And I'm super excited. I was obsessed with Daisy Jones and the Six and didn't really love Malibu Rising. I think I was just too young. But I would probably have to pick it up again to see if I would even like it. I just wasn't obsessed. And I absolutely loved Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I heard that it's being adapted into a series, and I couldn't be more excited. Love the Hollywood-esque. Love it. You know, as much as this, I've heard great things about this book, I'm feared to read it. Because I have a feeling that I won't like it as much as other people will. I have that anxiety of reading books like that. I don't know. I don't understand. But for now, I think she's gonna go in the maybe/no pile. We'll see. Then next we have Catherine Center's The Bodyguard. I mean, this book, I've heard great things about it. I've heard people absolutely loving it, like 5-star, 4 to 5-star reads. They absolutely love this book. It's a very easy read. It's like not even 300 pages. It's 287, so almost 300, but not even. So she might just be like an easy, fast book that I could just pick up if, I don't know, just like if I'm bored, I could just pick this up and finish it in like 2 to 3 days. But I think I'm going to put The Bodyguard by Catherine Center as my 4th book on my February TBR. This book I wanted to read for so long now that I'm actually super excited that it's gonna be on the February TBR. So I think the book with the yellow cover prompt won over The Bodyguard by Catherine. Now that we have all 4 books chosen from my TBR, we are just gonna do a rapid fire of what I chose and the prompt that went with it. So we have a book with a yellow cover. That one took The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. So excited to read her. Next we have a book that is the same shirt as your color. What? Book that is the same color as your shirt. I'm obviously wearing a gray shirt. I don't have many books or any books that have a gray cover, so I just chose black. Black was the closest. So we chose All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes as a part of the Natural series. I'm obsessed with that series, so I'm very excited to add her to my TBR. Next, we have Read a Book with a Pink Cover. I literally only had 3 books. 2 were in a series, and 1 was a book that I didn't want to start after I read that series by the same author. And then we had this one, which was Never by Jessa Hastings, a Peter Pan retelling. Obsessed with the cover. She's gorgeous. Obsessed with the cover and obsessed with the story, and I cannot wait to read it. So very excited, and I'm a Jessa Hastings girly. Love her to the day I die. Then next we have an intriguing / sweet dedication, and we chose Heartless by Elsie Silver for that book series, for that book prompt. And the prompt, I need to go to bed. And the dedication was For the incredible women who've been my biggest supporters, and for all the women who out there who build other women up rather than tearing them down, we're better together. Couldn't have asked for a sweeter dedication. Absolutely love. So those are the 4 books on my, I almost want to say January. I need to go to bed, y'all. I need to go to bed. On my February TBR. I am super excited. I am so glad I have 3 romance. And it's a fairy tale, not really a fantasy. I have no fantasies on my February TBR. So you know that March, when March rolls around, I'm going to be picking up a fantasy book because I am dying for a fantasy. I will be dying for a fantasy. We also have Sarah and Dess's bookmarked pick of the month. I don't know it yet. Hopefully next week I'll know. But I'm very excited to add that to my TBR as well. I read Fear the Flames last month with them. Wasn't completely obsessed with the book, but it wasn't terrible. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And if you liked today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.